Hello everyone. Today I will be discussing on the topic internal energy and first law of thermodynamics. So, to begin with, let's start with the first topic, that is internal energy. Internal energy is defined as the energy contained in the system, including kinetic energy and potential energy. The symbol for internal energy is U, and the SI unit is joules. So, how does the internal energy increases? The internal energy increases with rising temperature and with changes of state from solid to liquid and from liquid to gas. For example, let us take a container. Suppose a container is filled with liquid, and at room temperature the internal energy will be lesser than that of when the container is filled and is heated. The internal energy is the energy an object is due to the kinetic and the potential energies associated with the random motion of all the particles that make it up. The internal energy of the system can be changed either by heating or by any external work. The internal energy of a thermodynamic system is the energy contained within it, that is, the system or the object. It is also the energy necessary to create the system in any internal state. What causes internal energy? When a material is heated or cooled, two changes may occur to the particle within the material. That is, chemical bonds between the particles may form, break or stretch, or the particles within it gain or lose speed. That is, there is a change in the thermal store of energy within the material. For instance, let us take an example of an ice cube. When an ice cube is removed from the freezer, the internal energy will differ from rest of the state, which means that internal energy will keep on decreasing its temperature as it moves from solid to liquid. The internal energy can be changed by changing the volume or temperature of the object without changing the amount of particles in the object. It can also be changed by temperature. If the temperature of the system rises, the molecule will travel quicker, hence the temperature will increase. So now let's move on to the next topic, that is first law of thermodynamics. The first law of thermodynamics states that energy cannot be created nor be destroyed. It can only be transformed from one form to another. Let us take an example of a ball with an velocity. So if we throw a ball in the air, at some point the ball will be at a stationary point and again will come back to the same position. When we throw the ball up, as it moves higher, the velocity will decrease, and at some point, that is, the stationary point, it will be zero, and again will come back downwards. When it comes downwards, the velocity will increase. So we see that when the ball is at rest, till it comes to the upward direction, it will have some kinetic energy. As the ball moves up in air, the kinetic energy will decrease, and at stationary point it will be zero, and there it will change its form to potential energy. So in this example, we can see that kinetic energy is transferred to potential energy. Let us take another example. Let us consider a coal. A coal, when heated, undergoes combustion. Some power plants utilize coal to generate electrical energy, that is, electricity. Coal is fed into the boiler furnace with assistance of oxygen and little heat. This creates combustion in the form of heat energy. Heat energy will transfer its energy into water, thus converting it into vapor or steam. This steam is being used in turbine, thus making it rotate, hence converting it into mechanical energy. Thus this turbine can use as a generator, which converts mechanical energy into electrical energy. These were the steps involved in converting heat energy to electrical energy.